Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all in uh, my class today. Okay, that we are talking about the classification of diphthongs. I like to revise in short because we couldn't finish the classification of diphthongs yesterday. Okay, that's why I start with the classification of diphthongs today. Okay, and the first classification um, according to the direction of glide. Okay, that we did before, that we could do before in our previous class. Okay, and the permanence of glide, the classification on the basis of the permanence of glide is uh, still remaining, and that we will do in detail about the second classification. And the first classification we have done, and I like to go fast here for the first classification. Okay, classification of diphthongs. Diphthongs are, they are classified in terms of two different bases. Okay, they are one is the direction of glide, and another is the permanence of glide. Okay, and first one, direction of glide, on the basis of direction of glide. Okay, there can be, let's say, two types of diphthongs. They are closing diphthongs and centering diphthongs. Okay, we did them before. Okay, in our previous class as well, we did a lot of them. Okay, direction of glide and about direction of glide. Okay, and closing diphthongs are the diphthongs, okay, which are also known as what? Which are also known as upgliding diphthongs, and the diphthongs for the production of which the glide starts from the open and goes towards the close. Okay, that is, or you can say the glide starts from elsewhere and goes towards close, or closing or upgliding vowels. Okay, that is, the gliding goes towards the close. Okay, towards the close vowel. That's why they are closing, let's say, diphthongs. That's why the diphthongs which end in e and u. Okay, the diphthongs which end in e and, let's say, u are what? They are closing diphthongs. Okay, so here you can say out of let's say 8 different diphthongs, there are how many? There are 5 diphthongs which are closing diphthongs, and they are what? They are ending in u and ending in e. Okay, and these three in e, if you go, this is close vowel, close vowel, close vowel, and this u is also what? Close vowel. Okay, that's why they are closing diphthongs. Okay, and next one is centering diphthongs. Okay, under centering diphthongs, okay, we have also some kind of classification here, some kind of description here. The diphthongs for the production of which the glide goes towards the center from elsewhere. Okay, centering, it is, the name is centering because the glide goes towards the center from elsewhere. Okay, so they are centering diphthongs out of let's say 8 different diphthongs. If 5 are, let's say, uh, 5 are closing diphthongs, then the remaining ones, so 3 are what? 3 are centering diphthongs. Okay, there are 3 centering diphthongs in English, and these centering diphthongs are the ending, are the diphthongs ending in a. Okay, a, okay, e, u, okay, a, e, u, okay, they are what? They are centering diphthongs. Okay, and now it is what we will do today. Okay, that is permanence of glide. Okay, on the basis of permanence of glide as well, we have got 2 different types of diphthongs. Okay, permanence of glide means which part or which element of the diphthong is given high importance. Okay, high importance, either first part or the second part, because in let's say diphthongs, there are 2 different elements, 2 different parts. The first part, okay, the starting point, and the second part, that is what? That is the ending point. And from starting point to ending point, there takes place a certain glide. Okay, that's why on the basis of prominence of glide, we have two different types of diphthongs. Okay, on the basis of prominence of glide, diphthongs can be divided into two groups. Okay, two groups. There are two types of classifications on the basis of prominence of glide. Okay, one is falling diphthongs, another is what, rising diphthongs, either falling or rising on the basis of prominence of glide. Okay, they can also be distinguished on the basis of the final vowel phoneme of a diphthong. Okay, final vowel phoneme. Okay, we see the final vowel phoneme. If the prominence is given to final vowel phoneme, this is one kind, that is rising diphthong. If the prominence is not given to final vowel phoneme, and that is what? That is, let's say, falling diphthong. In this way, we see the final vowel phoneme and we identify, we distinguish whether the diphthongs are falling or rising. Okay, in this way, that is, in other words, the gliding vowels can also be falling or rising depending on whether the syllable in the word is stressed or unstressed. Okay, stressed. What is stressed? What is stressed? Stressed um, is the permanence, the emphasis given to the particular syllable. Okay, this emphasis or is known as what? This emphasis or importance given to a particular element is known as what? Permanence. Okay, the permanence of glide. Okay, that's why they are also identified on the basis of whether the syllable in the word is stressed or unstressed. Okay, now first one is falling diphthongs. Okay, what are falling diphthongs? Okay, you have to be clear about what are falling diphthongs and which vowels of English, which diphthongs of English are falling ones. Okay, you need to clear about that. Okay, in a diphthong, there are two vowel points. It is normal that I have told you frequently. Okay, there are not two vowels. Okay, vowel is only one, but the phonemes are two. Okay, in a diphthong, there are two vowel phonemes. Okay, two vowel phonemes only. Phonemes, the symbols only two, but the vowel is the one. Okay, vowel is one. They are, there's a single vowels. Okay, they are single vowels. They are not, there's a double vowels, but there are double, the vowel phonemes are double there. Phonemes are double. Okay, but the sound is one. The vowel is one. Okay, and if the permanence is higher on the first element than the second. Okay, if the permanence is higher on the first element than the second, these diphthongs are called falling diphthongs. Okay, if the permanence is higher on the first element, automatically what happens? The permanence is lower on the second element. Okay, if the permanence is lower on the second element, then that is known as what? That is falling diphthong. Okay, so if the importance, if the significance is if more significance is given to the first element, then at that time the vowel or the diphthong becomes what? Becomes falling diphthong. Okay, and most of the linguists agree that all the diphthongs in English are what? All the diphthongs of English, or all the diphthongs in English are falling diphthongs. Okay, that's why the 8 different diphthongs, out of these 8 different diphthongs, all of them are what? Are falling diphthongs. Okay, falling diphthongs. So most of the linguists, they agree that all the diphthongs in English are falling diphthongs. Okay, they are produced by giving permanence to the first element. Okay, first element is produced with giving much emphasis, Okay, so these diphthongs, all the diphthongs of English are what? They are falling diphthong. So they are, let's say, o, 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 yeah, A, A, okay, Oi, I. Okay, all these diphthongs, all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ending in U, ending in A, ending ending in all these three, and ending in E. Okay, E. Okay, these three are what? Closing vowels, and these two are also closing vowels, and these three ending in A. They are what? They are centering vowels. Okay, centering vowels. However, all the vowels of English are what? They are falling uh, falling diphthongs. Okay, all these diphthongs are falling ones. Okay, now let's move to rising diphthongs. Okay, rising diphthongs. And rising diphthongs, the definition of rising diphthong here also comes with which element is more prominent. Okay, here, okay, if the second element, okay, if the um, second element in a diphthong is louder or more permanent than the first one. Okay, if the second element is, if much emphasis is given to the second element at that time, the diphthong becomes what? Becomes a rising diphthong. Okay, so if the second element in a diphthong is louder or more prominent than the first one, the diphthongs are said to be rising diphthongs. Okay, and here the example of the rising diphthongs can be taken as in the possible analysis in English. Q as ka, e, u. Okay, Q. Okay, these are not the actual. We don't have. Okay, we don't have rising diphthongs in English. Now you need to be here clear. Okay, about this is not the actual pronunciation of Q. Ka, ya, and u. Actually, the actual pronunciation is ka, ya, and u, long u. And here new, na, ya, and u, new. Okay, these are the actual pronunciation. But when we have to take as example only for the possible analysis of let's say English, some English words like let's say Q or new. Okay, let's say Q, ka, e, u, because we don't have e, u diphthong in English. Okay, is this EU comes under this different diphthongs? Is here EU? EU? No, no EU. EU is here. EU. Okay, no EU is here. That's only in the possible analysis. While analyzing, okay, while analyzing the rising diphthongs, okay, rising diphthongs, that we can get example from English language, but this EU is not what is not English diphthong. What it is only in the possible analysis of what of English. Okay, in English we can do the possible analysis by giving only for example. Okay, to give the example only. Okay, EU, EU. This EU is not a EU. Okay, when say EU, that is the second element is here water. Second element is here more prevalent, more louder. Okay, second element. New. Okay, new. Ooh, ooh. This is what this is more prevalent. That's why the example of rising, because there are no rising diphthongs in English. All the diphthongs of English are what are falling diphthongs. So if it is so that we can give the example only uh, in the possible analysis of let's say English words. Okay, that is Q as ka, e, u, new as na, e, u. Okay, na, e, u, u, na, e, u, na, and e, new. Okay, in this way we can take them only for example. Okay, these are not the actual pronunciation of what of English words Q. Okay, and new. Okay, ka, ya, and u, na, ya, and u are what they are the actual pronunciation. Okay, And now we finished completely about let's say diphthongs, okay, pulling diphthongs and rising diphthongs, and the classical and as a whole the classification of diphthongs. Okay, now I'll like to move to the consonants of English. Okay, the consonant sounds of English. Okay, refresh, copying them. Yes. Okay, okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay. Then I'll move forward. Okay, I'll move forward, and here the consonants. Okay, the consonants of English. Okay, you all know what the consonants are. Consonants or consonant sounds. Okay, that is when you say consonant at that time in language and linguistics, you automatically mean it is sound, it is not alphabet. Okay, we do not give much emphasis here to alphabet. Okay, that is we here talk about the sound. We are talking about the sound system of English language. Okay, English language has the consonant sound system and what vowel sound system. That's why under sound system we have it's a consonant sound system and vowel sound system. We finished talking about vowel sound system. Okay, now we'll move to the consonant sounds. Okay, that is I told you before what the consonant sound is. Okay, I have talked about consonant sounds frequently. Okay, you all know it, and I also have given you the list of consonant sounds in my regular physical classes as well. Okay, I have provided you. Okay. There is some background noise from the device of some of you. You can check your device. Okay, now the speech sounds. Okay, the consonants are the speech sounds in the production of which there is some kind of obstruction along the supraglottal cavity. Okay, if there is, let's say, some kind of obstruction along the supraglottal cavity, along the oral cavity, okay, then these are known as what consonant sounds. That is, the active articulator is raised towards a passive articulator, and they come in contact, and they come in contact. That's why the air is blocked. Okay, the air from the lungs is completely blocked, or sometimes partially blocked in the vocal tract. Okay, vocal tract, and causing audible friction. Okay, audible friction. There is audible friction as well. Okay, so the active articulators and passive articulators, they are, let's say, firmly joined. Okay, most of the time they are firmly joined, and the air is blocked in the oral cavity for some time. Okay, in this way, the um, consonant sounds are produced. Okay, now there are how many? There are 24 consonants. Consonant sounds in English. Consonant sound. Only right, only consonant here. Okay. There are 24 consonant sounds in English altogether. Okay. Consonant sounds, not consonants. It is consonant sounds in English altogether. Okay. They are, what are they? These are, let's say you have to copy them down. Okay. Pa, ba, ta, da, ka, ga, fa, fa, sha, j, tha, da, sha, sha, ja, cha, ja, ma, na, nga, ya, ra, la, wa, ha. Okay, these are the consonant sound, 24 consonant sounds of English. Okay, 24. You have to copy them. Okay, you have to copy them now. Okay, consider 24 consonant sounds. Okay, now there are 24 consonant sounds when used altogether. Okay, they are, let's say, pa, This is not B. This is ba. This is not B. B is alphabet, but ba is sound. Okay, ba is sound. So this is ba. This is ba. This is da. This is da. Okay, these sounds are found in our language as well. Okay, ka, ga, okay, fa, va, sha, sha, tha, da, sha, ja, 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 ma, na, nga, ya, ra, la, wa, ha, ha. Okay, that you can count there. Okay, you can count while cupping. You have to count them because some of them might be left, maybe left. Okay, so you have to check out the number as well. Okay, number there needs to be 24 consonant sounds altogether. Okay, altogether. That's why consonant sounds are the sounds. Okay, while producing consonant sounds, okay, the air is blocked because the active articulator and passive articulators, they come in what? They come in contact in the production of consonant sounds. Okay, that's why the sounds in the production of which the air stream from the lungs, okay, the air stream from the lungs is completely blocked or partially restricted. Okay, completely blocked or partially restricted in the vocal tract, causing audible friction. Okay, friction are known as water consonants. Okay, consonants can be okay can be defined that's phonetically or phonologically as well. Okay, but here for your let's say convenience, that is we can uh, just define consonants as the consonants are the speech sounds in the production of which there is some kind of obstruction along the supraglottal cavity or oral cavity. Okay, from the lungs to your nose or lips. It is all part. Okay, all let's say cavity is known as what? The cavity, this cavity is known as supraglottal cavity. Okay, and there are 24 consonants, and these are listed here. Okay, now let's move to the next one, inventory of English consonants. Okay, inventory of English consonants. Okay, how? What is the inventory of English consonants? Okay, what are the examples? The same consonants. Okay, now you can see pa. Okay, the consonant pa. Pa, ba, ta, ta, ka, ga. Okay, we have to give here the list. Okay, the symbol and the sound used sound, the per sound, for example, the per sound, the use of per sound in different words. Okay, in different words. Okay, and possibly the initial position, middle position, and final position of the word. Okay, how? Let's say they are produced in words. Okay, now say pa. For example, pa is here, and pa sound is used or initially as fet. Okay, fet. Okay, fet. Paper, paper, and here this initial pa is here. Also middle pa is here. Okay, in middle position as well. Here is pa. Okay, this pa is paid. Okay, paid. Paid. This pa is here in word initial position. Okay, this pa is here in word middle position. Okay, and this pa is here in word final position. Top. T-O-P, top. Okay, top. Okay, top. Pa. Pa. We have to focus here mainly on pa sound. Here pa sound. Initial pa. And here what? Here as well pa sound. Okay, pet. Paper. P-A-P-E-R. Paper. Paper. Okay, now it becomes easier for you because you have already studied vowel sounds. That's why it becomes easier for you to produce the words of English. Okay, that you can easily produce them because you have already got the knowledge of what vowel sounds. Okay, vowel, all monophthongs and diphthongs. That's why it is what pa, eta. Now paper, paper. Okay, paper, PAPR, paper. Okay, TOP, top. Okay, top, top, top. Okay, in this way, this is one inventory. Now, next one is bar sound. Okay, bar, bet. Okay, bet, bet. Not bet, bar. Okay, bet. Trouble, trouble. This bar is here. Here, this initial bar. This is word middle, word middle. Let's say bar. Okay, trouble, trouble, trouble is here, and this one is what? Rub, rub. The final bar is here. Okay, that is bar. They can come word initially, word medially, or what word finally. Okay, finally they can occur in all positions, in all positions in um, words. Okay, now see ta. Ta is, for example, let's say Tim. Okay, Tim, Tim, Tim. Okay, better. Okay, better, 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 hitter, hitter, hot, 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 hot. Okay, this is the example of draw sound. These are the examples of draw sound, how they are produced. And this one is for the dim. Okay, dim, dim. Okay, dim, dim. Okay, order, 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 order. The is here, bad. Okay, bad is here, bad. Okay, in this way you have to copy them down. Okay, the inventory. Ka sound. Okay, now see the alphabet is here she, but the sound is what? Ka. But the sound is ka here. She, AME, but it is what? It's came. Came. Okay, came. Talking. Talking. Ka. Talking. Talk. Talking. This one is back. Okay, back. Ba, ya, and ka. Okay, ba, ya, and ka. Ba, ya, ka. Back. Okay, back. They came, talking, back. Okay, and here we have but word initially, word medially, and word finally. Okay, word final is here. Okay, now game. Okay, now this one is what? Game, game, game. Okay, bigger, bigger, bag. Okay, game, bigger, bag. Okay, now I'd like to move a bit faster. Okay, fine, fine, F. Okay, this is FINE. F, far, 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 far. It is labia gentle. Okay, labia gentle for each here. Okay, fine, for in the fine, over. Okay, over, 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 far is in or let's say medial position. Okay, it is in the middle position. Okay, this is off, off, far is word finally here, off. Okay, off, off. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Wine. Okay, V-I-N-E, wine, shaving. Okay, shaving, shaving. Okay, OF, oh. Now you have to find out the difference between this OFF and OF. Okay, this OF is of. The sound is here, but we frequently produce it as let's say this sound of. Okay, of. This is not off is what this one is off. OFF is off. But OF is what? Of. Of. Okay, of. Okay, in this way, the foreigners do the pronunciation of the word OF. Of. Okay, of. And now say this one is a sha. Okay, sha. It is sha. This sha. Okay, these sounds are, let's say this sound. This sha is here in Nepal language as well. Okay, we also we frequently have the pronunciation of this sha. Okay, shil, shal, shil, shil, mission, mission. This sha, mission here sha. Okay, face, face, face. Now see here she. Okay, she. This letter is she. Okay, but the sound is sha here. Okay, face. Okay, this letter is the same she here in came here in came. Okay, but the letter is she again here, but the sound is ka. And letter is she again she here. Okay, but the sound is what? Sound is sha. In this way, we have got let's say there is no, we say there is no one-to-one correspondence. Okay, so Jill. Okay, Jill, 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 Jill. Okay, still Jill, Jill. Okay, Jill. Okay, crazy, crazy, crazy. This just sound. Okay, phage, phage, phage. P-H-A-S-E, phage. Okay, phage. Okay, this jaw is here. This is normal jaw. Okay, now see the word sha, sha, sha. Okay, sha. There is a bit more friction here in the sound sha. Then what? Then this sha, sha is normal, and this sha is sha. This is sha. This is sha, sha. Okay, show, show. A pushing, pushing, sha. Okay, pushing, rush, rush, rush. Okay, in this way we do. And the next one is what? Next one is that is major, major, major. This is also ja. Okay, ja. But this ja is that's a bit. It takes a bit more friction than what? Than this ja. This ja is simple, just like this sha and this sha. Just like this sha and sha, we have got this. This is ja in normal position, and this is there is a bit more friction here. Sha. Okay, ja. Just like this sha, we have ja, ja, major, major. Okay, M-A-S-U-R-E, major, major, region, region, gen. Okay, region, P-I-S-I-O-N, region, gen. Okay, and Asia. Okay, Asia, Asia, region, Asia, A-S-I-A. We frequently say Asia, but it is not Asia. Okay, we have the actual pronunciation of A-S-I-A is what? Asia. Okay, Asia, Asia, Asia means Asia in Nepali. Okay, but it is they produce it as Asia, Asia. Okay, this ja is here. Okay, this ja is here, but here ja is doesn't occur in word final position. Okay, we can give you can give example as garage as well. G-A-R-H-E, garage. Okay, garage, G-A-R-H-E, garage. There you can have this jaw sound word finally. G-A-R-A-G-E, garage. Okay, you can put that as your example as well. Okay, there is only one word. Okay, ending in let's say jaw sound. Okay, jaw. This sound, this jaw sound, garage. G-A-R-A-G-E, garage. Okay, the jaw that jaw comes in word final position only in that word. Okay, so we have the next list as well. Okay, next list as well. That is this is cha. Okay, chow, 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 watching, 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 catch, catch, and this one is cha sound. As in, that's a chow, watching, okay, catch. Okay, and I'll do the remaining ones tomorrow because we are very much closer to our allotted time. Okay, so I have to stop my screen sharing here. I have to stop my uh, my class here for today. Okay, so you I request you all to get in touch, okay, with me, even in our group as well.